What's good, traders? It's your boy Little Effects back at it again with another video. In this video, guys, I want to break down this NAS100 trade that allowed me to catch over 300 plus points inside of the market. So this, of course, is one of my first videos inside of my trading channel. So this is what to expect. Trade breakdown videos like this, a lot of like challenges, so forth and so on. So if you're watching, stick around for the rest of the video to see how I broke this down, right? So of course you guys know that I start on my higher time frames, right? So on my higher time frame structures, just like how I talk about on my weekly calls, always start from the highest time frame. So you can see here on the daily time frame, we have broke this previous lower high point, which let us know that we are now looking to go into a newfound uptrend, right? So we had a brand new impulse, we had a correction, and then we were looking for a brand new continuation, right? Now on my 4-hour structure, you can see that we were forming higher highs and higher lows. So that's what these green dots are representing. So higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. And then we created a new higher high a couple weeks ago on the 25th of May. And then we started to get this overall pullback. So I had this fib structure from this point A to this point B here. We retraced to this 61.8 retracement level, right? So if you're one of my students, you know that I'm looking for my overall take profits to be potentially this negative 61.8, but that is a swing trade. Me personally, I like to intraday trade, right? So knowing that I had that overall retrace, that lets me know that I can go down to my smaller time frames to look for a potential entry, right? Now on my 1-hour time frame, you can see that I began to have some divergence, right? So we started to go down on the actual chart and go up on the RSI. So that lets me know that we were having divergence, and this is also forming a descending channel. So if you guys been following me for a while, you know that descending channels are one of my favorite setups along with ascending channels because they illustrate that the market is potentially about to reverse, right? Now, drop it down to my smaller time frames. This is where I was looking at for my potential entry. So yesterday, we can see that we had this 15-minute structure that looked like such. So let me illustrate. We were forming lower lows and lower high points all throughout this area here. So yesterday or on Friday, we had this impulse break that broke this previous lower high point. We had a retrace, and then we broke this previous high that we created as well on Monday morning, right? So we had an impulse break of structure, and then we came back to retest here, right? So we retested this trend line. I did not take my entry off of this trend line because I was waiting for price to close above this previous bearish candle here, just so I knew that we were actually going to make it past this level of resistance because we were respecting this level here in the past. So the story here is every time the price pushed down, every time price came to this level of resistance, it pushed down, it pushed down, it pushed down, it pushed down. So I wanted to make sure that at that current moment that we were actually going to make it past this level. So that's what I was overall looking at. And then I waited for the closure above this previous bearish candle before I entered this position. Now, when I got this alert that this closed above this previous candle, I was actually driving. So I wasn't able to call it for my signals chat right then and there because, like I said, I was overall driving. But then this morning, we had a impulse. So I was in profit about 100 something points, and then price came back to my original entry this morning, and then I called my signal for my signals chat, as you can see here, once we closed above this yellow line right here, and I called this for my signals chat members as well. So overall, the overall bias based off of this move is to target, of course, this negative 27 up here, but my first take profit is these high points. But based off of my minor structure, you can see that we had a fib point from point 1 to point 2. We retraced to 23.6, so we just hit our minor structure negative 27. And then like I showed on my signals chat, this is our take profit 1 because this is our minor structure, which is our right now money for right now. But our overall bias, like I said, potentially is negative 27 and swing trade negative 61.8 for 1,000 plus points. So what I was looking at throughout this move was to see if we were going to maintain. Once we had broke this area, it came back to respect it. When I went from profit all the way back into no profit and then profit again this morning. But once the market opened at 8:30, we kind of just got pretty much smooth sailing and went straight into profit and hit this negative 27. So I'm currently in this position right now, but I am trailing my stop losses with 1 minute structure. So my current stop loss is just underneath this previous higher low point here, just so I can secure some of my profits. And I'm going to let this ride as long as market structure continues to form higher highs and higher low points. The moment it breaks structure, then that's the moment that I'm going to get out. So I just wanted to make this quick video for you guys to break down why I took this trade, my thought process about this trade, and then letting you know like how I'm still managing this trade. So let me know in the comment section if you like these style of videos, because like I said, this is my first video for my trading channel. And I pretty much want to give you guys the most feedback, the most education that I can, and give you guys the most help. So let me know in the comment section if you like these videos, and I'll see you all in the next video.